Hello, everyone. Welcome to How Much House with Money. How's everybody out there doing? Is your cup full of happiness today? Certainly hope so. Cheers, everybody. It's always good to be with you, gearing up for the Thanksgiving holiday so we can stuff ourselves silly. Okay, so we're going to check out some details on some more properties today, you guys. This one is on 1.88 acres. Nice little brick there for $149. And this house here is on 3/4 of an acre for $124.9. And this property here, check this one out, 7.69 acres for $34,000. So we're going to be moving into the beautiful state today of West Virginia to check out these properties. And if you're interested in West Virginia or you want to move there, you're going to be living with around 1.77 million people. And for that real estate tax rate, we're looking at 0.55%, which is coming in lower than that national average at 0.99%. So let's check out some properties in West Virginia. And this is one that we're going to be viewing for $124.9. This one is on 3/4 of an acre, just shy of it. This house has 1,722 square feet of space. It's 3 bedrooms and 1.5 bathrooms. And it's only been on the market for 4 days. It was built in 1964. It's in Kenova, West Virginia. So let's look at Kenova. So we are in, let me scroll out here a minute. We're in Wayne County. And look at this. We're right on the Ohio River. So here's Kentucky over here to our west. And then as we go over to the east, we have Ohio. So we are not far from both states from what we see here. And so we are north of Lavalette and east of Rush, right here in this neck of the woods of Kenova, West Virginia. And we're above Lockwood. So in northern West Virginia right here for the most part. 279 Hidden Valley Road. And it's 3 bedrooms, 1.5 bathrooms with 1,722 square feet. Built in 1964. What are we getting for $124.9? This looks like a nice ranch with, looks like a brick foundation, a shingle roof. Nice. Nice setting right there. Kenova, West Virginia. $124.9. And the real estate tax rate is 0.55% in West Virginia. So here we have hardwood flooring that we see. Covered porch from what it looks like. Going to ask how long this home has been vacant, what the utility bills are, have that home inspection, get your appraisals. When they sit vacant like this, they do not increase in value. Okay, so here we're moving into the kitchen. So we have a nice breakfast counter there. You could add some counter high chairs. Looks like that may be ceramic flooring. Looks like there is a dishwasher, a double sink with a window above it. Someone may want to remove the spindle and those overhead cabinets, open it up a little bit, add your own appliances. That's something that you'll have to account for. So just remember that when you're making your offers on these houses. If they need appliances, if they need washers and dryers, it's just more out-of-pocket money. Okay, so here we're moving into what looks like it could be a bedroom. Beautiful hardwood flooring. But see, we see a little residue of mold. That could be mold on that door. So you definitely have to check that out. And when you're there in person, these houses that are vacant like this and closed up, they might be way better when you get there, and they could be worse when you get there. You just never know. Photographs can sometimes reveal a lot of things, and then other times they may not. Depends on the time of day that the photographs are taken. It depends on the camera, if they're using their phones, these listing agents. So sometimes you just have to view them in person, of course, and get a better upfront and get the details. Okay, so here's our bathroom. Very nice. Does have some tile work and wallpaper. Tub and shower combination. Here's another one. This one has a window. Little powder room. Nice, looks like that might be parquet flooring. Nice exposed beams. This could be a basement. Fireplace. Now you never know what we're going to find beneath that carpet if you want to roll it up and remove it. Nice though, nice family room. Nice entertainment area. Sit down there and toast some marshmallows and have our coffee and conversation. Cheers, everybody. Hope you're all having a fabulous day. Okay, so here's some nice built-ins. Very nice lower level room. Very cozy. You can always add a mantle above the fireplace. Just modify it if you like. So here's a view of the backyard. We almost have 3/4 of an acre here. Looks like there is HVAC. A lot of trees. I would imagine in the summer and spring, it's beautiful. And look at this. So here we have a surprise. Now for some, this may be a negative surprise. For others, they might love the fact that there's an in-ground pool. It's definitely going to need some attention, but it can be fixed. Nice to have it. And there is a chain link fence also, so that's nice. It is definitely a brick home with shutters around the windows. Plenty of room for our barbecue pit, for our cookout in West Virginia. Today it's 57 degrees and full of sunshine, and that's going to continue for a little while, but they may see some snowflakes in the near future. Right now, according to Redfin, the amount of houses on the market are 5,319 listings. 1,875 of those are pending sale under contract, leaving 3,444 houses on the market. That would be single-family homes available for purchase in West Virginia. 3,444 of them. That's not a whole lot, really, but the population is less than 1.78 million. So, and according to Redfin, the amount of homes listed in West Virginia increased 18.9% over the course of last year. The prices also increased 14.4%, and the amount of homes sold also increased 21.6% over the course of the last year in West Virginia, and the median sale price is $254,300. And this one is $124,900, and it's going to need some attention as we see. But what we see here, it's not horrible, but again, when you get there in person, that's when you learn the fine details. And it looks like we do have an overhead microwave and the dishwasher there, of course. And you have some pantry space right here with these cabinets. Good sized kitchen. Very functional. Nice light and bright countertop. You could always just change out hardware if you want to modernize it a little bit. You could always lighten it up by painting them. Whatever you like to do. It's $124,900, and never be afraid to make the offer. Looks like a really pretty house, 279 Hidden Valley Road, and that is in Kenova, West Virginia, 25530, built in 1964. It's only been on the market 4 days, and they're typically on the market for 52 days in West Virginia, according to Redfin. Brick Ranch in Hidden Valley on a nice lot, 1-story home, 3 bedrooms, 1.5 bathrooms, big family room and laundry room, and the in-ground pool with a patio overlooks your nice backyard with an outbuilding. Quiet, dead-end street. Sweet. And so for the history on this one, it was just listed. And so there could be some longevity with homeownership, which is what we like to see when these sellers list these houses. And the property is 60 years old. Not bad. Let's look at our satellite view. There you are. And again, don't be afraid to make the offer. You could come in at, as low as you want to, based on what you feel the home is worth to you, what the home inspection is going to show up, what kind of money you have to put into it. Not that you have to do all of the work at once, but if it needs, really serious maintenance and like a furnace, or if it has a well and septic issue, that's going to cost you some money. So definitely base your offer on the condition. And there's our satellite view, 279 Hidden Valley Road. Very nice. And that is Kenova, West Virginia, 25530. Okay, now we are moving into Beckley. This one here is $149,000. This looks like a cute brick home here, like a little brick bungalow in Beckley, West Virginia. So this one is in Raleigh County, and the population was 17,286 people in 2020. So here we are, right above Beaver. We're above Bluefield and Princeton, and we're below Oak Hill and Fayetteville. Right here on the map, west of Lewisburg and east of Williamson. Here we are in the map. We're basically central West Virginia right here. Beckley. And this is at 2202 Staniford Road. It's 1,404 square feet, 1.88 acres, 3 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms, $149,000, built in 1945, and now this house has been on the market for 52 days. What are we getting? This is super cute. Beautiful. Looks very well maintained. Look how clean the outside is. Shingle roof, enclosed porch on the front. Does have some shrubs. It's tucked right back in there too. Look at the size of those shrubs in the front. Very pretty. Do have a sidewalk leading you to your covered entrance. Looks like we might have some neighbors. There's our outbuilding in the back. How cute is this? You could always add those West Virginia perennials or some flower boxes along those windows for that pop of color. Why not? This is cute. Those might be actual trees instead of shrubs. Somebody could possibly trim those down, but they really add a lot of privacy from that road. It's a very pretty house. 149, and we're in Beckley, West Virginia. 1.88 acres too. Plenty of room to have a garden. Maybe have a little few animals if you like. Put in a nice fence. Let your dogs run safely, or your children or your grandkids. Nice little, has a little outbuilding there. Great for your lawnmowers and things. Your flower pots and your flower shovels. Gardening tools. Okay, this is really cute. 1.88 acres too. Beckley, West Virginia. And again, the median sale price is $254,000 in West Virginia. This one's $149,000. So this just goes to show again that in most of these episodes, we're going to find houses for way below the median sale price, except for one of the episodes we did earlier in Colorado where we were all getting a little bit of an altitude adjustment. We were looking at 1.1, 1.25, and $1.3 million properties. Check it out. It's always fun to look at those houses as well. They also need a lot of love, and they need someone to scoop them up and save them, even though they are higher price points, but they can sit on the market for a while because they're large in size, over 4,600 square feet, but beautiful. And Colorado, of course, is a gorgeous state. And so definitely check that one out. And you can bebop around on all the other episodes as well. If you have kids, tell them to subscribe to my channel so they can see what kind of houses are out there that they can buy way below the median sale price in many different states and different towns. It's always a good thing to explore and see what's out there. Do a little investigating. Okay, so there's our front. So these trees here really do cover that up. Be nice if that building came with this house, but I'm not sure if it does. It may. Look at that. Either that or it's the neighbors. That is really pretty if that comes with this. Look at that flat pasture land. That is fantastic. You could have your quarter horse on that property. You could raise some alpaca, some llama, goats, sheep, chickens, ducks, donkey. Whatever you like. 1.88 acres. That's a nice little parcel. Not too little. Just enough to you can easily maintain that, I would say. And it looks like it's been well maintained from what we see here. Here's another building. Nice concrete block building. Look at that. There's our paved driveway. Looks like we do have chain link fence also. Here's our kitchen. All right, moving into the inside. Double sink with a window above it. Vinyl flooring. That'll probably last forever. So there is a gas range. Could be propane. Nice. Look at all these beautiful cabinets. We have the upper cabinets, the middle cabinets, and lower cabinets. And those upper cabinets, you can stash some stuff in there and you forget all about it. Nice. Light, bright interior space. We're looking at $149,000, but it's been on the market a little while, more than 90 days. We gotta wonder why. That's why home inspections are important. Get some swinging doors there to get you into the next room. Definitely want to check the longevity of the roof. That window lets a lot of light in while you're doing your dishes. Okay, so here is a fireplace, or a mantle at least. Carpet in the living room. Now somebody may want to come in and remove these knee walls here with the spindles, open it up a little bit, or you could work right off of those. Looks very clean. Looks like we could move right in there. They put a mirror above or closed off that fireplace So I'm not sure. That's where home inspections will let us know if that's operating. Nice living space. For me, I definitely want to take those out of there. We do have baseboard heating as well. Nice archway. You could always enlarge that. That's a little skinny for me. You would want to check it out. Maybe put a header in there and maybe just open that up. Keep the archway, but just, just widen it some. This house has got some character. $149. And it's also a brick structure. 1.88 acres. Gotta wonder why it's been on the market. I mean, don't be afraid to make the offer. It's been on the market more than 90 days. And that's way over the 52 days. It's typical. Of course, every property is going to be different, and that's according to Redfin. And it does go up and down. That's the market of real estate. It's always up and down and all around. Here is our enclosed porch. It's very nice. Could load that up with some plants and dress it up and have our coffee and conversation out there. So here's a bedroom. We do have the closet. Could possibly find hardwood floor beneath that carpeting. But if not, and you want to switch it up, you can choose your own, of course. Okay, here we're not sure what room that is, but they've got a fan going for some reason. Here's our laundry room. It does have a washing machine. It's more than we get in some of these $1 million houses. One less thing you got to worry about if it works, right? Nice deep closet right there. So here we're moving up to the second story. Nice railing, very nice, very pretty. Now for me, this is another one of those houses where I would want to open up that staircase if it's possible and just let the light shine in. There's our landing. Could use one of these rooms as a home office, but they look like nice sized bedrooms. Yeah, this is a nice house. 149 in Beckley, West Virginia. If anybody takes a look at this, let us know in the comments. Make sure you ask how long it's been vacant and about those utility bills. Nice walk-in closet right there. Look at the size of that. That's fabulous. Here's a bathroom. More vinyl flooring. Does have the window. Does look like that might be paneling in there or wallpaper. Here's another bathroom. And there's another view of the outside. It's a very pretty house there. 2202 Stanford Road, Beckley, West Virginia, with 1.88 acres. Been on the market 52 days. Built in 1945. Has 3 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms and 1,404 square feet. Potential in this 3 to 4 bedroom is there. Plenty of room for gardening. Includes a detached garage, a storage building, and a barn. Main floor features a kitchen, living room, dining room, enclosed porch, den, 1 bedroom, and 2 baths and a laundry room. And there are 2 bedrooms and a walk-in closet on the second story. Sweet. Basement previously used for canning. Nice. So here it was listed for $169 in October. They're down to $149. The seller may be very motivated. Don't be afraid to make them the offer if this is of interest. The house is 79 years old. There you are. How pretty is that? Wow. It's very pretty, but we want to do research, of course, with our neighborhoods. And let's look at our satellite view here. There we go. Very pretty. Look at all the trees. Beckley, West Virginia. Very nice. 149,000. Almost 2 acres of land. That's fantastic for anybody that wants a little bit of property. Okay, now we are moving into Quinwood. This one's going to be a fixer. So this one may require us to have some gloves and get our hands a little bit dirty, but it's $37,000. and the lot size is 9,583 square feet. So Quinwood is in the town of Greenbrier County. Okay, or I should say in Greenbrier County. So we are below Somersville. We're above Lewisburg. We're above Beckley. So we're north of the previous listing and right above Oak Hill and Somerville, Quinwood, near Somersville. Raynell is down to the south, and Nettie is up here to the north. Mount Lookout's over here to the west, and Williamsburg and Frankfort are over here to our right, to the east, I should say. Coffee's kicking in. Okay, we're in Quinwood, West Virginia, right here on the map. Okay, this is at 114 Fairview Road, 37,000. This house has 3 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms. It was built in 1920, and it's been on the market for 25 days. We can see that it's on a concrete block foundation. We do have a nice little deck up there. This is going to need some cleanup, but it looks like we're getting a chain link fence. That's nice. Closes your yard. $37,000. Any of you looking for a fixer? Don't be afraid to make an offer on this one as well. Get that home inspection, have the appraisal, check out Realtor.com, look under the zip code and see what homes are selling for. You can just filter it out and see from 50,000 and below and check out the houses, what they're like, what they look like. Look at the history and check out the sold prices. Look at this, we're getting a 2-car detached garage. And you always want to look at the history. You want to get that home inspection. You want to check out the neighborhoods, of course, because when we look at these listings, when you get there, it might be way better. As I always say, it could be way better. You might fall in love with it. So it's always worth a view, in person and online. Okay, so here we have some carpeting. Look at how cute this is. White, bright interior. Looks like we do have some rippling in the wall there, though. But again, that's what home inspections are for. Those might be vinyl windows. Ceiling looks nice and clean. Yeah, those are nice windows. It's an upgrade. Might want to put some blinds up. Especially if you're walking around, dancing with your coffee. Okay, so there's a double sink with a window above it. So this one's been closed up. We do have a French door there. Leads out to a patio. We have ceramic flooring. Nice cabinets. $37,000. Gotta ask what's going on with it though, right? Check out the neighborhoods. Really pretty cabinets. That may be a washer connect. Okay, so we could implement a fireplace maybe, or maybe even an electric fireplace. Maybe remove that all together, put a big fat island in there with some counter high chairs. Utilize the space a little bit more. With houses like this at $37,000, you could make them an offer. You could buy it for $30,000. Who knows until you try. But the creative juices in my mind are flowing with this one. It's nice that it's got the high ceilings and it's white interior space on the walls. So here we have some issues. Okay, so this is in the bathroom, which this is not a surprise when we look at these lower priced houses, but they're still full of potential in my opinion, as long as they're not full of mold. Okay, so here we do have an issue that looks like it may have leaked at one time. Yeah, we got issues on the bottom. That's all going to have to be eradicated and fixed. But this is the bathroom that hopefully it's limited to one room. That'd be great. But we could salvage that vanity, the sink. And that looks like it is a single shower. That doesn't look horrible either. Not sure what's happening with the flooring. That might have been laminate or vinyl. It's definitely peeling. Look at that jetted tub. Yeah, there's the issue. It's nice that they, really focused on that and gave us a photograph of it. Instead of getting there and being like, whoa, look at that. We see it. We know it's there. Okay, so here we have some carpet. Definitely going to need some attention. But we've seen worse. At least I have. Okay, but this one really has a lot of potential going for it, in my opinion. $37,000. And that's the asking price. Doesn't mean you've got to pay it, right? Not if the seller is negotiable. And you never know until you put that offer in front of them for review. So here we have some paneling. You can always paint paneling as we've seen. Remove the carpets. Spruce it up. This one definitely needs saved. Someone needs to show this one some love. Send some love to Quinwood, West Virginia. Okay, here's another bathroom. Look at that. Wow. So somebody definitely has done some work to this house over time. We see that the commodes look good. The vanities are not terribly old. Be nice with subway tile. There's a lot we could do with this for sure. $37,000. Quinwood, West Virginia. And the median sale price is $254,300. So, yeah, you're going to be saving 300 or 200 grand. Yeah. You've been saving your money and you're a high school graduate, just graduating college, you want to live in Quinwood, West Virginia, or you're just want to dabble in the real estate market, you want to buy a property, this one might be of interest. So here we have some more paneling. Look at this room. So that's that front room that we saw. Yeah, but it might just be the application that they have on the wall. But again, home inspections, look how pretty that room is. Light and bright. There's the French doors. We have our deck there, partially covered. We're in a neighborhood, that's for certain. And remember, we're getting the 2-car detached garage. Looks like it's vinyl sided, so it does have a partial metal roof. So it looks like somebody started working on it and maybe then they decided to put it on the market. Wow. $37,000. Look at that covered patio. Quinwood, West Virginia. And there's an AC unit right there underneath that little covering. Yeah, I'm going to have to find out how long it's been vacant. Not sure the mechanicals would even be operating, but that's what home inspections are for. But put that in your offer. Consider the fact of the things that it's going to need. And but it's still 57 degrees in West Virginia. At least it is today. All right, so let's find out some details on this one. It's at 114 Fairview Road, 114 Fairview Road, Quinwood, West Virginia, 25981. Been in the market for 25 days. And it says here, with a little TLC, this 3-2 home will make a wonderful house. Lots of space with an open floor plan, kitchen and family room. Still some of the 1920s charm, lots of windows and 2 sets of French doors. Paved driveway with an extra parking and detached garage. And that would make a wonderful home business. And let's see here. We have some history on this one. It was sold in 2007 for $29,000. Then they listed it in 2012 for $67,900. They removed it, relisted it for $65,900 again, removed it, relisted it for $49,900, decreased it several times, removed it, and now they're listing it again at $37,000. Makes us wonder why, doesn't it? And it's 104 years old. So let's check out our satellite view for this one. If you work from home and you want a little fixer-upper with a lot of potential in Quinwood, West Virginia, here's your satellite view. Doesn't look like there's a whole lot around. But we do have a little town over here. And this is 114 Fairview Road. $37,000. Definitely worth looking at, in my opinion. Cute. Okay, now we're moving into Jumping Branch. And the reason I'm including this is because it has 7.69 acres. They don't show a lot of it, but we're going to check out the location nonetheless. And this is in Summers County, right here. And it is right below Lewisburg. We're below Summersville, Fayetteville, so we're not far from the previous listing. We're above Bluefield, and we're below Charleston, so we're right here in Jumping Branch, near Shady Spring and Talcott and Pent Springs. And right here is the Bluestone Lake right here to the east. Here we are in Jumping Branch. So let me scroll out a little bit. So we're below Summersville. We're right, not too far from Blacksburg down here to the south in the Virginia area. And yeah, here's Bluefield. Okay, so this is at 906 Will Dodd Road. This is $34,000, and it has 952 square feet of space on almost 8 acres of land. It's only been on the market 2 days. It was built in 1970. They don't show much of it, but let's take a look. We have a cute little covered front porch. Looks like we have a back deck. This house sits way off the road. If your well and septic, and the same thing can be said for the previous listing at $37,000. If your well and septic and your utilities are in working order, you're already ahead of the game. That's why you want to check these places out, have your home inspections. Maybe you're a carpenter or into construction yourself, and you could save yourself a bunch of money. This one's almost 8 acres of land, and look at that paved area that brings us up to the house. There it is in the distance. We do have a little sidewalk. This is full of potential just from what we see from the outside. It may need a roof. It may need a lot of attention, but it's $34,000, and that's the asking price. That's what we have to remember. Look at that. Beautiful. As long as they keep the road paved, you'd have to be, that's another question you want to ask. You have to check out the neighborhoods and the areas. Does look like we're on a concrete block foundation. That doesn't look like vinyl siding. But almost 8 acres of land, $34,000 in Jumping Branch, West Virginia. So we have a couple of outbuildings. You could totally have a farm there, fence all of that in, or just let your kids or your dogs roam free if you're going to use it for a summer home. Or if this is the area of interest, you want to be out, in the middle of nowhere all alone on almost 8 acres of land. This might suit your needs, even if this is a project. It's worth looking at. $34,000 right here. And I don't think they're going to show us any of the inside. Looks like we might need to put some windows in it. It might need a lot of attention when you get there and take a look at it, but you never know. And if it does, make the offer on what you feel it's worth to you. Beautiful scenery. I love those plumes and those shrubs right there in the front. Those are gorgeous in the summer months. And you could trim those right down and they just start fresh. They're perennials. Soft grasses. And that's very, very cute. And that's 906 Will Dodd Road. That has a ton of potential, $34,000. 2 bedrooms, 1 bathroom, 7.69 acres in Jumping Branch, West Virginia, 25969. And it says here, little bungalow, private, and it's over 7 acres of land. Would make a great cabin, or just a place to get away, maybe a full-time residence. And here it was just listed, so there's probably some serious longevity with homeownership. It's 54 years old. Look at the street view. Look at that. How cute and pretty is this? Very private, very peaceful, and that looks really nice for $34,000. So definitely check that out, you guys, and let us know in the comments. And now let's see our satellite view. And I'm sorry, I should have checked out the distance between the nearest grocery store, which I still can here in a minute. So there we are out in the middle of nowhere. Jumping Branch, West Virginia. There we are. So here's Highway 77 over here to the west. So we do have some areas around, but it's a little bit in the distance. I will leave it in the description box how far that is from your nearest amenities. And that's where the listing details are always found also, you guys. It's in the description box below. But this is $34,000 on almost 8 acres of land for 2-bedroom, 1-bath with almost 1,000 square feet of living space. Would love to see what that looks like. $34,000, or we have one in Quinwood for $37,000 on a 9,583 square foot lot, or we have this little brick cutie bungalow on 1.88 acres in Beckley for $149,000, or this one here, the single family ranch on just shy of 3/4 of an acre with an in-ground pool that needs some attention for $124,900 in Kenova. And that will do West Virginia for today, you guys. It's always good to be with you. Hope you're all having a fabulous day. You're welcome to subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell, because that house you're not looking for, maybe in the next episode. And let's continue to drop off clean, quality, warm clothing to our people in Tennessee and the Carolina Mountains, and drop off supplies for our people in Georgia and Florida. They're going to need our help for many months to come. And until the next state of interest, you guys, it's always good to be with you. We'll see you in the next one. Stay safe, stay aware, and definitely stay tuned. Cheers.